Welcome back, everybody. So, we are back in season 1 of Modern Minecraft. So, season 1 restarted, and we have got a couple of things to do today. So, I forgot to do something, and we're going to do it real quick. So, we are ready to move on to a couple of new things. But the first thing we need to do is we need some better armor. Up until now, we have been running around in leather armor, and that is going to change today. So, we have our armor. And I thought we had done this already a little bit, but I cannot seem to find it at the moment. So, put in our lapis. We've got blast protection 4, protection 2, and protection 1. Oh, and let's try this again. So, fortunately, easy magic, which gave us 3 rolls, and all of that has still not been updated for fabric. It has been for forge, but it has not been updated for fabric, and so we can't use it. But we actually did get a pretty good in blast protection, protection 2, and protection 1. So we're going to go ahead and take that protection 2. And before we do anything else, we are going to run on upstairs, all the way up to the top. And the chest back over here, one of them, has our books that we have collected from various villages and other places that we can use to help finish this off. So, protection 3, bound, and projectile protection. We are going to go with the protection 3. And that gave us unbreaking 3 as well. So, chest plate next. Bound, protection 2, and protection 1. I'm going to go ahead and do the protection 2. And while we still have 30 levels left, untouchable 3, unbreaking 1, and protection 1. Touchable 3 isn't bad. Sort of like thorns, but we are going to go ahead and put on, oh, we forgot to enchant that. So let's see what enchantments we can get on this. Unbreaking 2, protection 2. Let's go ahead and do protection 2, aqua affinity. I was not expecting the aqua affinity. Where we're going, I don't really need it, but we will deal with it anyway. So, we also have our topaz juju equipped. And that is because of what we are going to be doing today. Oh. Let's go ahead and put that up. You need to go on over here along with you. And we're headed on over here. So, pick up a few items. Let's see. Not really interested in mining helper. Don't really need you. We'll go ahead and take you. Go ahead and take you. And you'll work too. Though we need one that has fortune on it, but she'll work. Don't think I have one with fortune. Focus more on silk touch. I don't think we've seen fortune in this world yet. So, that will work. Take care of, well, we've got more bones. And we're going to have to turn our render distance back up as well. Make it 16. There we go. Okay, so we are now over here on the other side of the village. We had to run back because I forgot a couple of things. And we are ready to build our big project for the day. And so I'm sure you guys are already guessing what exactly that project of the day is. And you would be right. What else do we build with obsidian? Why else do we build with obsidian? If not to build one of these, and that is a nether portal. We are in the 1.19 update. So we have upgraded our world. We are in 1.19, which means the deep dark. Which means, and I did go ahead and reload a whole bunch of chunks, that before you do anything down low in your world, you really need a wool farm. Well, for that, you sort of need observers. Observers, being what they are, require quartz. Unfortunately, unless you have a special mod pack or something like that going on, quartz can only be found in the nether. So, we've got to go to the nether. And I've built it like this. I know it's a bit odd. It's a bit away from my normal builds. But it is going to be a... I've got a cool idea that I would like to do with this. And so... we built it sort of into the cave. And we're going to build around and into the cave as well. Once we've got some netherrack and some of that kind of stuff going on. So, let's jump into the nether and see what we've got. Okay, let's try this again. And welcome back. So we are in the nether. So with CYG and Terra length, the nether is a little bit different. Mainly in how you can get quartz. So quartz isn't scattered around the nether. You have to go to the quartz deserts. Took a little bit for me to figure out. Once I got, I figured out what was going on with our nether portals. For some odd reason, there was a glitch in the code. I had to remake the world, transfer some files over. Just a small corruption issue. I fixed it before it could really affect our world. It seems the backups that I made had some issues. So trying to restore the 1.19s from the backups that I'd had, created a couple of issues, but we fixed them. So, shouldn't have any issue. I will probably need to do the same thing for season 2, but in the meantime, this is good. So, we are in the quartz desert, and as you can see, I did trade out our hammer for an excavator, because this is more, it's a desert, so you run into the same issue with the sand. taking care of all of those areas. I'll come back to that. But in the meantime, we have gone ahead and we moved our portal up here. We had spawned in down there in a very risky spot. Take you down in a moment. And we'll have to fix these stairs eventually. Okay, so we have some chests down here. So we spawned right in the middle of that down there. Kind of difficult. Not my best spawn so far, but we will have to figure that out from there. But, so yeah, no quartz in the walls. I will definitely have to go through and see, what that will mean for, ancient debris and netherite mining. Because I am sure that that will change things when we get that far. Going to drop off this quartzite sand and pick up this quartz that we had already picked up. Should have a good amount for a good while. I plan on putting some tinted glass or something here eventually, if we keep using this staircase. But above here, when we get up here, we've got a bit of an open area, and then we've got our regular hallways. Hallways over here have been, in this corner over here, have been sort of excavated. Every 100 blocks, they have the corridors going right. I think I messed that one up. Okay, let's go back to the portal. So that's right over there. So every 100 blocks, if we go down over here this way, you can see it a little bit better. You can see it goes clear down to 400 over there, but on this side it also goes down clear down to 400. But it sort of makes a grid-like pattern. That way I was searching for biomes. We could find it a little bit easier rather than just going sadly in one direction. Because I had gone 400 in pretty much every direction and not found. And I was still in the Scythian torrents. So, like I said, there's that way, there's that way. And even farther in the other directions. So, in some of the directions. I think I went over 800 blocks in the one direction and we were still in the torrents. So, trying to get that figured out was not the easiest. We will come through and we will figure that out some more. Do some more cross grids like that, I'm sure. Making them through ride also makes it so that later on, if I end up coming through and making any of these into official roadways to more than just dimensions, or to more than just nether dimensions, nether biomes, we can do that. Let's go ahead and head on back to base. Our villager breeder has been working quite well. We are going to need to start using some of those villagers here shortly. Won't be too difficult to do. But we now have quartz, which means that we can now build an automatic sheep farm, get some of the wool from that, and go exploring. Got plenty of caves around, and I would love to go through and explore some of them pretty well. So, let's see. It's that. And we can put them on here. And when when we're going in the nether, we will definitely be keeping the topaz juju on us. I fell into lava and did not have an issue. Or too much of one at least. So, well, nearly fell into lava. But that is where we are at the moment. So, thank you for watching this episode of Modern Minecraft Season 1 Restarted. And I will see you guys on another great and wonderful Minecraft day. This is Amethyst64 signing off.